We are live. Hello, everybody. I have got a guest today, you guys. Yes, I do. We've got Elisa here. Hello, hello. All right, let's see who's here. We've got Billy Anderson. And of course, Lee is here. You know, Lee always sets it up for us. He, he's amazing.
Yes. Hey, everybody.
Yes, so let's see. And I do have Elisa's channel in the description of my video, of this video, of the live, but also if one of my mods can also pop up her channel, I would appreciate that. We'll just get it right out there.
And I'm
Now,
going to
I noticed,
dance. If you hear the random streaking, my cats are in a streaky mood, so they are running back and forth across the house. So you may hear some of that.
okay, I love it. You know, I've got the three dogs too, so you never know what's dogs, cats, kids.
Yes.
Chills the wine for Shay. Lee, I appreciate that, but you know what? Today I actually went with coffee. I went with coffee. Yep, decided, got my little cute snowman mug and was feeling Christmassy.
My orange juice water.
Oh, there you go. Nice. But I do appreciate it. I will have wine later though. So thank you, Lee, for setting everything up. Mutt Nuts is here. Hello. And Ashley, I just want to say hello to everybody real quick and then we'll introduce you. Let me see. Sarah's here. Who else? Sea of Diamonds. Is anyone else working on a whip while here? Oh, Ashley, I'm sure we've got a lot of people working and lurking. Yes. Let's see. I can't stay today, but I'll catch the replay later. Okay, Alyssa, no worries. That's the dime painted accountant. Yeah. Oh, she put your link up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So let's introduce you. Now, I don't know you that well. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna go binge watch all your videos, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna just be honest. I am familiar with who you are. And I will tell you, someone actually reached out to me and recommended that I have you on my live.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So you've got some fans out there. And I was like, yes, you know. So I did check out your channel. I've been subscribed for a while, but I looked at your subscriber count and I noticed you're at 4 something.
I think it was 413 this morning when I looked because I got a couple
Yeah.
subscribers overnight.
Okay. So I would love to get you some new subscribers tonight. So, or today, I hope we can do that. So if y'all have not subscribed to her already, you're gonna love her. Like I said, I've watched a handful of your videos. It's just been a while since I've watched them, so I'm not caught up in everything. But I figure we can use this time to get to know you better because I need to get to know you better too. So let's just do it together.
I'll be coming to your retreat, so I'll get to see you in person then.
I know that's right. We will get to be. I know. Yes. I keep y'all. That's gonna come up so quick. Oh my gosh, it's coming. Yeah, it is coming. So hello to everybody in chat. Happy Sunday.
Seeing some
Yes.
familiar faces in the chat.
Yeah. Do you see a lot of people that you recognize? Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, Troy. Nancy can't stay long, but you're boarding a flight from Orlando back to San Antonio. Okay. Thanks for popping in. And Rosalind's here. Betty. Hello, everybody. So many folks. Oh, Lexi said Elisa is amazing. Now, can I just call, I love nicknames, and I know we don't know each other that well, but can I just call you E?
I don't. Yeah, I've got
so
many names. I think Laura over at Anxiety Art Adventures calls me Mencky. Elizabeth from Enablers Outpost. Elizabeth and Edward call me Menck. They put their name for me, and
that's
so I've got all sorts of nicknames for everybody.
Yeah, I have struggled with your name and your channel name, and I'm like, I don't know how to refer to her. I feel so bad. So how do you pronounce your channel name?
So it's Elisa. My parents. So Elisa is short for the German form of Elizabeth. So Elisabetta. So it's technically Elisa, but even my parents just call me Alyssa because it's a lot to pronounce the E. So Elisa, Alyssa, it doesn't matter either way. And then Menck is kind of like men with a K sound, even though it's got the C and the K. So Menck.
So Menck.
Again, it's another German name. So
okay. Now, what I do know about you is we'll talk about diamond painting stuff in a minute, but I want to get to know you personally. So you are in the military, is that correct?
Yeah, I am in the Navy, just like Sophie.
Okay. So I did know that about you, but I was like, okay, I want to clarify and make sure. Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you. And you have cats?
Yes, I have 2 cats. I did have a pug, but I lost her about 3 days after I got my second cat. I lost my
Oh.
pug who is 11 and a half, and she had heart failure, and I wanted to make sure I wanted to get my second cat so my older cat didn't like go through, because she was really attached to my dog, so I didn't want to have to deal with like her going through any kind of like separation anxiety or anything. So it ended up being like the perfect timing to get this kitten whose nickname is Chaos because she is like pure chaos. She's currently
Uh-huh.
6 months old in absolute chaos. So I call her Chaos Kitten. Her actual name is Sushi, but I have Mochi and Sushi are my two cats.
Oh, cute. And
Yeah.
where are you from? Where do you live?
I'm originally from Michigan, but I'm like a perfect case of being in the military because I've lived all over, and I actually consider Hawaii home because that's the first place that I've lived as an adult that I actually felt like home to me. And when
Mm-hmm.
I retire from the military, I plan on actually moving back to Hawaii and going back to my house that I have there in Hawaii. So
Oh,
that's what I consider
good.
as home. My parents live in Florida. My brother is also in the Navy. He lives in Washington. I've lived I move every 2 to 3 years, so I've lived all over. I currently live in California. I'm in the desert in California right now.
Okay.
I've lived
Because
all over.
I do hear a little bit of an accent, and I was trying to figure out where that might be from.
There's no telling where.
Laura's here. Speaking of the devil, look at her. She's
It's
here. And she never makes my live, so she must be here for you. Hey, Laura.
There's
She is here. Yes, everyone's saying thank you for your service.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate
Yes.
it.
That's awesome. So you've moved around a lot. Did you ever have you lived in Asia at all?
Yes, I absolutely love Asia. I lived in Okinawa, Japan for a couple of years. Loved it. I love everything about the like Japanese culture in general. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and like absolutely loved Japan. I've been trying to get back to Japan and be stationed back there again, but it's just not worked out timing wise. I haven't been able to get back there yet, but that's on my to-do list is to go back to Japan again because I absolutely loved it. And I love like when you talk about living in China, and
Yeah.
that's for me. I love living in Japan, and everything about it. One of my hobbies is actually Asian brush painting or Chinese brush painting. You'll hear it called different things.
Oh,
So that's something that I love to do. And living in Japan, like in Japan, you'll hear it called sumie. But that's something that I love to do as well. So for me, it's like I absolutely love it, and I love the culture, and I'd go back to Japan in a heartbeat.
yeah. My husband and I always talked about that. He said if that was one of those, places they wanted us to move next, he wouldn't even have to ask
Mm.
me. We would be like, "Yep, that's where we'd go." It was so clean.
Oh, absolutely. And the
Yeah.
people are in the culture is just amazing. And the people are so friendly and so receptive. I love
Yeah. Well, hello.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
yeah. So
Ashley.
Lexi said Elisa does amazing brush painting. I didn't know you did that.
Yes, I did a Thanksgiving Day live. I didn't realize you had to the first time you went live on YouTube, you had to do it like 24 hours in advance. So I didn't click that little button to request to go live early enough. So I ended up doing
Oh.
it live on Instagram instead. But I did do a Thanksgiving Day live stream so that anybody who didn't have like that wanted to, have that interaction could.
Hmm.
And I showed off some of my brush paintings for everybody because I think I ended up like streaming for what was it, like almost 4 hours. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
know, absolutely ridiculous that I went live for that long.
Wow. Were you exhausted?
I was super tired afterwards because I'm
Yeah.
extremely introverted. So like but it's not as bad interacting with people like through the computer like this doesn't exhaust me quite the same as like the face-to-face interaction.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so cool. I'm so glad to get to know you better. This is awesome. Yeah. So let's talk about diamond painting. So
Okay.
what made you start a channel or how long have you been diamond painting is what I was curious
So
about.
I actually started diamond painting. I think I laid down, I bought my first diamond paintings on like March 31st of this year. And I laid down my first drills like the day that first diamond painting, because, it was an Amazon kit. Like pretty much almost all of us start with an Amazon kit. And those first, I laid down the first drills when the first kit arrived on like April 3rd or so.
Hmm.
Uh, and I had kind of like, you get those random advertisements in like your Facebook feed, and I'm like, what is this random thing? I'm like, but I had seen it because one of the civilians that works at one of my facilities, because I have the main hospital and then we have a branch clinic, and one of the civilians in her spare time, she's one of our audiology technicians. So she runs the audio booth to get your audiograms. So she
Mhm.
runs the booth in her spare time when she's waiting for people to come in and get their audiograms. She'll sit there and do a diamond painting. So I had seen her doing that and kind of chatted to her about it. And I'm like, that kind of looks interesting. And then one day I was just sitting there bored, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and check this out. And I came across it, ordered a couple Amazon kits, and I ordered a couple paint gem. I ordered like a 2 paint gem kits, and they came in, and the rest is history. So
Wow.
yes, and
You
then
just got hooked.
I got hooked, and then
Yep.
I think I was like, I was actually sitting and chatting and like to everybody in one of your lives, and I think you were talking to somebody else about. I think you were talking to Elisa about you were talking to Elisa about starting a channel back in like the end of April timeframe, and I was like,
Mhm.
I could totally do that. And I
Yes,
was like
yes.
and I was like, this because it's one of those things where my mom and I always have this thing where if it's something that makes you uncomfortable and it's something you're scared to do, you have to do it.
Yes.
So, and that's something that for me, I was like, I don't wanna do it. It's
Mhm.
I'm like, the thought of doing it was, like, terrifying, and I was like, "That means I have to do it." So,
I
I
love
was like
that.
like, my mom has always been terrified of heights.
Mhm.
It was one of those things that one day I was getting ready to go, on a deployment on the aircraft carrier back, a couple years back when I was, stationed in San Diego, and I just out of the blue, one of the an ad popped up to go, skydiving, and I was talking to my mom on the phone, and I was like, "Have you ever thought about going skydiving?" And my mom was like, "Well, no, that's stupid. I'm scared of heights. I'm never gonna do that." And then she was like, "We have to go skydiving because
Oh my god.
because I'm scared of heights and I'll never do it. So we have to go skydiving." So when they came out to visit me before my deployment, we ended up going skydiving. So that's just kind of always
Wow.
how I've been raised and how my mom and dad have raised me. Where if you're terrified about something, it means that you have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and do it. So I was like, well, I said that I would never do it because that's something that I'm terrified to do. That means I have to do it. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm starting a YouTube channel. So,
Yes.
and
And you
I know you were pushing Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant, to do it. So I was
yeah.
like, you know what? I could do this. I don't want to do it, but I kind of do, but I don't. I need to do it. So I did
You
it.
know, that's exactly how I felt about it too. I was on the fence. I was like, "Okay, but if there's any inkling of wanting to, like a little bit, then you should try." But I was super scared. Oh, look who's
This is
that?
our mochi. This is my older one. This is the mochi.
Oh, look at Mochi. Oh, she's tiny.
She's gained a lot of weight because it's too much of a
Oh,
hassle to try to keep her away from the kitten food. So now she just eats the
yeah.
kitten food, and I just get one food for him. So she's gained weight. So now she's 6 pounds and 8 ounces. I weighed her yesterday.
She's
She's
so
back.
cute.
Normally she just weighs just barely 6 pounds.
Yeah,
I know her
she looks
accent.
very petite.
She is
Shay is
petite.
the queen of channel peer pressure. No, I'm not. I definitely am not. Hi, Vern, by the way. I saw you in here. I saw you. That's a really cool outlook. You're right. I felt the same way. And it's interesting because every time I go live, and I don't even know how many times I've gone live now, I get super nervous, super anxious. I think about it all day long. All day Sunday, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
how many more hours? And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Because it's kind of scary. But after I do it, I'm like, that was so fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. So are you enjoying having a channel?
Oh, absolutely. I'm like, I never thought I would do it. I'm like one of those people that kind of like starts things and then I like jump from hobby to hobby to hobby. It's like
Uh-huh.
photography and my Chinese brush painting and now like the diamond painting are the only things that I've ever really stuck with for so long. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm definitely kind of like uh, stuck with it. Like, and
Yeah.
I'm super enjoying it. I've been doing it like a short video every single day this month for like I've been alternating unboxing the Diamond Art Club Advent calendar with Abigail Marie from Sports Designs Advent
Mm-hmm.
calendar. Every other day leading up to Christmas Eve will be the last day for it. I've been doing that like every day this month.
Yeah,
So,
you put a lot of content. Yeah, you put
so,
a ton of content, which I think is amazing because it's not easy and it's
no.
time consuming.
I do a lot of like batch filming typically on Sundays, and it's like diamond
Okay.
painting has turned me into a night owl. I'm normally that person that goes to bed super early, but now
Mm-hmm.
apparently with diamond painting, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's midnight. I need to go to bed because I have to get up at like early. Because even if I stay up super late, I still go to bed or I still wake up at like 5:30 every morning. So
Oh gosh.
that would be great.
Wow.
We need a tally of how many people started the channel because of Shay. Have you ever been personally channelized by Shay and Gina George?
Well, you know what? It's Abigail Marie is the one that got me into starting a channel. So it's her fault. So we need to look at who started it before. And before Abigail, who was it? Was it Jenny? I don't know. But yes.
You need to just do
Oh,
it.
Tammy said, Elisa, I could listen to you all day. I find you fascinating. I do
Oh, thank
too.
you, Tammy. Thank you. I
You've
appreciate
got a great
it.
personality. I'm like, gosh, I love this. Oh, you
Because I love it.
subscribed.
No, thank you guys.
You never know. And there's just so many people out there, and you really don't get a chance to get to watch everybody as much as you want to.
And it's like I just sit there and talk, and it's like I always tell my mom I can talk forever about anything and everything and nothing at all.
Yeah.
It's like I
So,
always feel like my videos are way too long, and I'm like, no, I need to cut this to less than an hour because it takes too long to upload if it's more than an hour.
right. People love it though. I love long videos. I love them.
It's so hard to do short ones for me because I talk so much.
Yeah. So I have to ask, are you doing the Christmas premieres?
I am not. I didn't even know about the Christmas prayers until everybody started talking about them.
Okay. Okay. I can't believe where this is actually happening. I can't do mine.
Okay.
And it's at 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve, which is my normal live spot.
Yeah.
Would you be interested? Would you have time to do it?
Oh yeah, I would totally have time to do it.
You have to film it. You have to film an hour-long video. It can just be anything, just to keep folks company during the holidays.
Yeah, totally.
Now that I've been working full time, it was due on the 15th, the videos were, so they could put together a playlist.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure you were already in there because, and I was like, oh, I don't know who I could ask to take my spot, but I don't want to just back out and
Yes.
not have somebody to film but you would be amazing.
Yeah, I could totally do one.
Okay. It just has to be, I would have it be about 55 minutes. So that way they can go to the bathroom and get like a drink before the next video starts on the hour. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I told Crashly, Crafts with Crashly is the one that's host. So I'll connect with you and give you all the information. She's, I told her I was gonna be late, but here we are, the 17th, and I still haven't done it. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? And I just, it's been eating at me and keeping me up at night. And I'm like, I just need to decide what I'm gonna do here. So if you don't mind taking over.
Yeah, I could totally do that.
Awesome. Yes,
That
I
was
thought for
one of those
sure.
things- I started hearing everybody talk about that, but I'm like, okay, I need to get on this list for next year because that would be so
Yes.
much fun.
Yeah, this will be it was going to be my third year to do it. And I love doing it and it's so important, but I just, but I would feel comfortable. I'd want to give it to you. You know, I just can't do it. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm very much an enabler, Ashley. Ashley said that she watched the video I did on Enablers Outpost Mystery Box and promptly went to order the January box. That was my first time getting one of their mystery boxes, and I was just blown away how amazing Elizabeth and Edward did putting together that box with all of the goodies from all of the small shops.
yes.
That's one of the things that I feel really passionate about for like my channel is supporting all of the small shops that we have in our community.
Yes.
So that's why I pretty much always have like a small shop haul on my channel.
Awesome.
But yes, I was blown away by how amazing it was. But yeah, definitely.
Oh, there's Jenny. Jenny's here, the Uncrafty Crafter. Jenny, we were just talking about you. They were saying I'm an enabler trying to get people to start a channel, but I said Abigail got me to start my channel, but I was like, maybe Jenny got Abigail to start her channel. I'm not sure who started first out of y'all. But, oh, how do I sign up for Elisa? Linda E's asking, how do I sign up for Elisa? Oh, you mean her channel? Or let me know exactly what you're asking, Linda. Oh, say Elisa is great for supporting small shops. Colette said that. Thanks, Vern. She put up your channel. Hey, baby cakes. So let's talk. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Exactly. And what got me about starting a channel is the community and all the people you get to meet.
Mhm.
You like have your own little, like, I don't want to say tribe or group, but you do. You have like your subscribers are like I don't know. It's so fun. And you meet the nicest people.
That's a great community. That was one of the
Yeah.
things that really, because like I said, I've been I can't remember a time that I've never not had a camera in my hand, and like I've been really, really close to a lot of like the photography community in Hawaii, and I know a lot of the big photographers in Hawaii and really close to that community. But and you know, you have your tight little small couple of photographers that you're really close with. but it's nowhere near, and it's like it takes a lot to kind of like get into the community. Um, but it's nowhere near like this community. And then also I'm doing my brush painting, my Chinese brush painting. I've done that for, oh gosh, I started that when I moved uh from like I started it right before I left San Diego the first time and moved to Okinawa. So that was back in 2014. I took a couple years off, kind of like when I was in Afghanistan, and then the couple years after that, I took a couple years off. But I've basically been doing Chinese brush painting for about 5 years or so,
Hmm.
and and again, it was never anything that had like the community that diamond painting has. So when I joined the community here and started my Instagram, because I like to have like separate Instagrams for everything, because I'm
Yeah.
like a type A personality where I like to have my feeds very like structured and curated. So it's like I have photography on one channel and brush painting on another, and then like diamond painting on another. So it's all very like specifically curated. And
Mm-hmm.
then I have like the girls have their own like
Oh.
their own feed as well. So it's like very, very like set and organized. And I have to say, out of all of the different communities that I've like
Mm-hmm.
been through diamond painting, it was like I joined and immediately it was like such a welcoming community. And
Oh.
that's been one of the things that I've noticed right from the get-go, is like how open and welcoming everything was. And it's just been amazing to have that open community. And that's the thing that was like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. Uh,
Yeah.
yes.
It really, really is. I
Yes.
found all this through, when COVID started, and I couldn't have gotten through all that without the lives and Jenny and Abigail. And I mean, I just connected with everybody. That first year, I was just diamond painting and I just kind of was watching and listening and
Mhm.
making friends. And then the whole, channel stuff started to pop up. But yeah, it is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, Kitty Graham. I know, even the kitties. Oh, Lexi said the community is everything. It really, really is.
Totally is.
Yes. I've met, I mean, I met my best friend through here. Randy and I just live 15 minutes from each other. And, it's just amazing. It really is. I'm glad to hear you say that because I know some people kind of complain that they feel like it's not very welcoming or it's this or it's that. And I'm like, I'm not seeing it. I just don't see some of that. But Shay's cult. That's right, Troy. That's right. Yeah, Shay videos were a true lifeline. Oh, I love you guys. I love this community. I've been diamond painting since the pandemic hit. Yep, same here. Yeah, yep. Alyssa, let's see. Angie said, "When do you go live? I would love to see you paint and chat."
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I haven't started doing like regular lives or anything like that, because I've yet to find like a time that works well, just because
Hmm.
the work schedule is
Yeah.
so busy. Because there's like technically I tend technically work until 4 o'clock, but some days I'm there until 5:30,
Hmm.
and that's on Pacific Standard Time, so which is fairly late for everybody on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So finding a good like set time to go live has been something that I haven't been able to figure out. Okay, when do I want to be able to do this that could be consistent and actually work out well? So I've still been
Hmm.
tossing around. But yes, Veronica, that's what I've been thinking. I am planning to do like a pop-up live, because I do kind of like, not over Christmas weekend, because obviously we've got the the Christmas
Premieres.
orders, but
Yeah.
I was planning to do one. I hadn't decided what day I'm going to do it, but I have a 4-day weekend for the New Year's holidays. So I
Hmm.
was planning to do a live. I just hadn't decided what day I wanted to do it for the New Year's weekend for that.
Yeah, that would be great. Everyone loves lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. And
I do. I love them.
I love it because you kind of have that interaction with people,
Hmm.
where it's like you can like you're talking, you get to still interact with people with the chatting back and forth, and that's something that I do enjoy being able to do.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, baby cakes. Yeah, y'all give me a thumbs up. They definitely help, like I always say. Yep. Kim said there are so many great people I would never have met if it wasn't for this community.
Absolutely.
Yep. And Gail said this community has literally saved my mind these past 2 years. I wasn't always talking, but I was watching. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Kathleen. So the books that I have behind me,
Yeah.
of them, let me see. So if we look at them, let's see, the top shelf is a lot of just like notebooks and like navy books and notebooks. I have Legos on my end caps. The second shelf is all of my brush painting books. And then my third shelf, I have like journals and photo books, and then like some of my leadership books and other books that are good books. And then the shelves that you can't really see down there, hidden behind my cover minder wall that
Mm-hmm.
the chaos kitten keeps knocking over. That's strategically balanced in a pile of magazines that you can't see that's on the floor down there that you can't tell. But those are all big, massive textbooks, and then the bottom shelf are photo books, like the from different artists. So
Oh,
those are like the big, really nice photo collectors, like photo books on the bottom
okay.
shelf there. And then I have another photo album beside me that has like my other like main really good like books that I like to keep. And then the second shelf has all my different mangas and comic collectors like books, and then the bottom shelf has like Japanese garden books and my adult coloring books, and then more uh, school books for more of my like medical school books, because of course I'm crazy and I'm working on a doctor of science right now as well, because
Are you?
yes, because it's not enough to have my
Wow.
doctorate already, because my
Wow.
degree is a doctorate of physical therapy, but that's not enough. I'm like, I need to go back to school. So now I'm working on a doctor of science in addition.
Wow. Because I wasn't sure what you did for the Navy and you didn't say, and I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to ask.
Yeah, so I'm a physical therapist by training.
Okay.
I'm a physical therapist
Okay.
by training. And so I have a doctorate of physical therapy, and I got a master's degree in military leadership, uh, strategic leadership yeah, a few years back for fun. And now I'm working on my doctor of science in physical therapy with a concentration in orthopedics.
Okay. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, my mother-in-law's here. Hello. Hello, hello. Lexi wants to know what's your favorite manga?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think it's probably a tie between I love Happy Cafe, Skip Beat, and Fruits Basket. Those are my favorite three. I can't like pick between the three of them.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but sounds good. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. What is manga?
So basically, they are Japanese like comic books. You read them from right to left, and yeah, they're
Oh,
basically Japanese comic books.
okay. So Rebecca said, my girls and I are going to go make gingerbread houses, so I have to go. I sub to Elise, though. Wishing you all happy holidays. Oh,
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to her and enjoy your gingerbread houses. That's going to be fun.
Yes, Fruits Basket is amazing. I love Fruits Basket.
So a
It's one
lot of people are familiar with it. Vern gets it. Love Fruit Basket.
of
Okay. Ashley. Wow. Think Sailor Moon Shade. Oh, that's manga?
but the comics that the anime was based off of, the
Okay.
books the animes were based off of typically.
I was trying to figure out Sailor Moon stuff too. I didn't really understand what that was. Okay.
Snuggle, baby, come on.
Japanese comic books. I know. Where's Mochi? She left us.
She's looking at me like, how do I get up there? How do I
Oh.
get up there?
Oh, she's so sweet. Look at her. Now,
She's
is
like,
that an office? Is
this
that
is
an
my
office slash craft
office
room?
slash studio. She's like,
Okay.
Mom, I need you to like put a hoodie on so I can snuggle because I'm cold.
Oh, does she get in your hoodie?
Oh gosh, yes. Totally gets in my hoodie.
So cute.
Do you want inside my thin hoodie that I grabbed? She's like, this is pathetic, but I'll take it. I have
She's
like
so.
the amazingness that are Oodies. If you've ever seen the Oodies, they're like the big, massive, like hoodie blankets. They are incredible. Like, you're funny, Mochi. Just lay down. Yeah.
We haven't seen your other one.
Sushi, I could go grab her. She's probably, oh, I think she's in my bedroom laying inside. I can go grab
Oh,
the Chaos Kitten because she is hilarious.
is she
I need to go
the
grab her.
chaos kitten? Okay,
Yes.
we'll wait. I had no idea either until it was explained on Thanksgiving. Okay, Colette. Yeah, I've heard of manga, but I have no idea what it was. She takes over the hoodie. That is so cute. Hey, Morgana. Hello, everybody. Oh, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. I'm reading everybody, seeing who's here. Yep, Morgana Banana Hammock. Okay, she's getting the kitty. She's gonna get the little sweet kitty.
Oh, as Mochi's laying on my keyboard.
Oh,
You can't scoot your butt on the
oh,
keyboard.
she's cute.
This is the Chaos Kitten. This is little baby.
Oh, they're both so petite looking to me. I don't know why.
Because they're so small. I mean, Mochi's
Are they
4.
little?
Yes. So Mochi's 4 and she's
Yes.
6.5 pounds. This one's gonna be
Oh,
any size. So
look at
she's
her
not.
big ears.
Yup.
She's so cute. Hi, Sushi. Look at those eyes. Oh, she's beautiful.
Well, come on. Come on.
She's so little.
She's purring at me.
Oh, look at her. They're so cute. I
Mochi's
love it.
my hoodie right here. This little green float right here.
Lexi said she's coming to steal your kitties. They're so
You're
cute.
person.
Oh, I know we have dogs, but those are cute kitties. Makes me want one.
They are cute.
Oh,
This one likes to lay on she drapes herself around my shoulders when I'm diamond painting.
oh, she does.
My shoulders. Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. Everyone's like, oh, look at her. Colette said she's mellow tonight. I guess she was wild last time
Oh my
when you went
goodness.
live.
She can be totally crazy. She can be totally crazy. What are you doing?
So I've got more diamond painting questions I wanted to ask you. So, do you know how many you've completed so far? Do you keep a logbook?
I finished my 43rd one
Wow.
last night.
Okay, that's a lot.
Mhm.
Wow. And so do you like square, round, both?
I prefer round, but I'll do squares and grumble and complain about it.
Okay.
Pouncing on Mochi. She's gonna get mad at you. You do know
And
that.
do you have a favorite artist?
Yume is my favorite artist.
Okay.
Okay, come on, leave her alone.
Look at these babies. She's like, hey, you came and got me.
She's
She is a little wild.
Yeah, she's like, I want to pounce on Mochi. And Mochi's gonna get mad at her.
You are fast. I know. Everyone's like, holy mac and cheese. That is fast because you only started in March, right? Or April.
I started April 3rd.
April.
I laid my first drills on April 3rd.
That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Wow.
I have no
How
life.
many? No, believe me. Now that I'm working, I don't have time to diamond paint. I used to diamond paint all day. Now I'm like, oh, I haven't diamond painted in days, and I miss it so bad. Oh, thanks, Jay Lily. I got this at Buc-ee's last year, I think. It's my one and only Christmas trucker hat that I have. It's got the cow print on the back, and I got my Buc-ee's Christmas t-shirt on. Yes.
Pot-bellied Pigsley. I mean, like, look at this little belly. Look at this fat little belly.
I know. Look at that belly. She is so cute.
She's nothing but belly.
Hey, Nicole's here from Bella Art Day. Nicole, hello.
Veronica. I did have to call Veronica out. Veronica did stay it alive. She was like, yeah, let's count all of her paint gems individually. And I'm like, oh, no.
Nope,
One
you're not allowed.
Is one completion.
Is that part of your 43?
No, those don't count.
Oh, okay.
Come towards my 43.
Okay.
They don't count. I count them separately. They have a separate tally. I've completed 8 paint gem kits.
Wow.
So in addition to my 43 canvases, I've done 8 paint gems. 8
wow.
paint gems.
Okay. And Baby Cake said, I've been diamond painting for years and I've only completed 10. I'm a failure.
Everybody does a different pace and everybody does a different, like, it's not a race. Everyone
No.
like, we all have different circumstances and we all do them at different times. For me,
Absolutely.
I am so not perfect in my placement. I'm like, the drills are on the canvas. That's good enough.
Really? You just put it. Oh, that would drive me crazy. I have to like scooch and everything has to be perfect.
I'm like, that's close enough. It's covering the symbol. We're good.
No, that's why I don't like to use a light pad because it shows me all the imperfections of every little drill not being perfectly straight.
And I have to use a light pad. So I have a massive light pad right there. There's my big old easel with my big old massive light pad.
So you work on an easel?
Yes, I have to work on an easel. So I'm all about the biomechanics of it, and it would absolutely drive me bonkers and kill me. And I would have like the worst. Oh, it would just drive my shoulder bonkers if I diamond painted on. Let me try to get myself all set back up. It would just drive me bonkers if I were to diamond paint on like the table. I think I did like my first my one tiny little like 30 by 40 Amazon canvas, and I was like, yeah, we're not doing
Like,
this
no.
tabletop easel. We're not
And
doing
now
it.
that you're a physical therapist, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should be at an angle. Is that ergonomically correct or
So, yeah,
something?
I'm all about trying to use that proper body mechanics, sitting up, and
Right.
I got to hunch and go into like gremlin mode when I'm doing it, but I still
Hmm.
catch myself, and I'm like, no, okay, get up, take a
Yeah.
break. So
Yeah, I'm really bad about crossing my legs and being, I don't know if that's good, like sitting like, crisscross applesauce, like in
oh,
my
I
seat.
always have to sit cross-legged. Like I don't like
Okay.
sitting like regular, just like I hate wearing shoes. Have to have my legs
Yes.
crossed. Yes.
So I've learned, I can give you a little tidbit since I now work for a podiatrist. I've shadowed the doctor for my first day, and I heard him talk to a lot of people that were having a lot of pain in their feet and having, feet issues and pain issues. He's like, don't go barefoot. Don't walk barefoot at home. And I'm like, I live bare feet or I live in flip flops. And he's like, you need that support. You should be wearing something on your feet at all times, even at home. I'm like, oh, I like being barefoot.
It's like it's different schools of thought because as a physical therapist,
Yeah. What do you think?
so it depends. So like I'm all about that barefoot because it's like when it comes to it, like as soon as we put shoes on kids, like it changes the mechanics of your foot. So it's like people that like for me, granted I don't have kids, but like if I eventually do have kids at any point,
Hmm.
like I'm not going to be one to sit there putting shoes on my baby's feet until they're like,
No.
get older because I'm like, no, you're gonna like you need to have that tactile input of the ground. Uh, like
Yes.
shoes change the mechanics of how the foot works. So
Hmm.
it's all like everybody has their different schools of thought. Am I disturbing you? You want me to cover you back up? Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's so sweet in that hoodie. Oh my gosh, that is
She's
adorable.
grumbling at me because it's not thick enough and it's not warm enough for her because it's a very, very thin one.
She is spoiled.
She's
I
so
love it. I love it. And Lexi said I'm always running around barefoot. Yeah, me too.
what do you want, little gremlin cat? What is this? What is this?
Same here. I have to have an angle. Yeah, Randy Diamond paints on an easel too. She has the angle. I bought one. I have one and I tried it and it felt kind of hurt my wrist because there was like the little lip at the bottom.
Mm.
But I think Randy has a pool noodle, like
Mhm.
half of a pool noodle on hers, so it doesn't hurt your wrist. But I just found it to be, I don't know. I do all mine flat.
I hold my wrist in a neutral wrist position when I'm diamond painting.
Uh-huh.
So I don't actually touch the canvas. I hold my wrist like this when I'm diamond painting. So my wrist never actually touches the canvas. I don't do
Oh,
that because that would hurt my wrist. So I keep
yes.
my wrist in a neutral position.
Okay. Smart. Oh, I like that pen.
This is Enabler's Outpost. This was actually
It
one of
is.
my first ones that I got from Enabler's Outpost.
That is nice.
I have way too many pens, and I'm not
Do
going
you
to
like
stop buying pens.
do you like pens?
Oh my gosh, I love pens.
Do you have a big collection?
I have so many pens. I just had to
Mm.
buy another uh, pen case because I have like my top 10 pens, which I need to swap them out and see if I have new favorites. But I have my top 10 pens on one of like the little pen display things that you can get from Bella Art de Nicole, the little pen display things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
that I think I saw from like your channel or something that you,
Yeah, they're kind of like laying out like this, like
yeah.
flat. Mm-hmm.
And then I have one of these.
Ooh, full
So
of pens?
I saw this on Laura Diamond Paintings by Laura. I saw this over on her channel.
That is cute.
It's a colored pencil case, and this is where like so it's supposed to be that you put like 3 pencils or 3 markers in each one of these little things, but it's the perfect size. Like each one of these things,
Oh, yeah.
one of these little like pouches slots fits a
That's
diamond pen,
perfect.
and it's like
Oh, yeah.
I finally filled, and I don't like having to change out my pen tips, so I just buy enough pen tips for each pen
Mm-hmm.
because I
Yeah.
hate changing pen tips.
Yeah, I'm
So,
the same way. So Lexi said I need that case. I know. I like that.
so Amazon for the win. I finally filled this one up, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, well, I can't have 2 of the same color, so then I just started this one, which I love.
Oh,
This one
that is cute.
is when there's like nothing in it.
Right, right. So I know that some of the retreats, people bring all their pens and they trade.
Oh wow.
And they like to do like, I think that's the deal. I've never done it, But I think some people that are really into pens bring their pen collection and they like to like swap.
See, I'm like such a curator of my pens, where I'm like, I like all of my pens too much to want to like give up any of my pens.
Swap. Yeah, that would be
I'd
hard.
be like, okay, I have perused through my pens and looked, and I'd be like, okay, maybe there's like 3 or 4 pens that I'd be willing to let go. I did
Mm-hmm.
take a couple of my when I went to visit my parents in September. I did take like all of my. I went through all of my budget canvases that I still had and pulled out like 4 of them for my mom, that like to say which ones of these do you want to try. So she picked out
Mm-hmm.
like 4 of them, and then I went through some of my pens, and I was like, okay, I'll grab some pens that I think my mom would like, because I'm like, I'm not going to subject her to like, you know, subpar tools.
Right. Right.
So I picked out all of the tools, so I could start her out with like basically a nice starter kit of all the
Mm-hmm.
things, so she could see what she would like, and got her like a diamond pen pal pen with the roll stop, an Enabler's Outpost pen, a Leopard Leatherworks pen, so she could have like
Nice.
try each of like those that she'd be willing, so that I could like leave with her and everything. And she's completed. I think she's now completed. Is it all 3 of them, or is she completed 3 of the 4 canvases? She's now completed. She did one while I was
Oh,
there, one that she started while I was there but finished after I left, and she
okay.
finished one this past week. And then they were my parents live full time in an RV, um, because they were like, hey, why not? Let's downsize. So
Yeah.
full time in an RV. Linda,
What'd she say?
Alyssa, I'm up for adoption. Yes, Lexi, I'm like a crazy bridge troll guarding my pets, never giving them up. That's how I feel.
I know
I
you're like, they're mine.
my mom, I would totally be the same way. I took a bunch of pens with me, and I was like, okay, like these 3 or 4, I will let my mom, like I will leave with my mom because it's my mom. And if it was anybody else,
Right.
you know.
Right.
My mom, yes.
Yes.
I don't buy
The
it.
bridge troll. It's like my precious. It's like you can't let it go.
Yeah. So
I know. I've never done it, but people brought their pen cases and cases and cases of pens and they were like looking at each other's and trading and I'm like, what?
I'd be
Yeah,
like, no, no, these are mine. I can't give them up.
I
No.
know. I know.
No. Unless it's one where I'm like, okay, this is too fat for me and too thick, and I don't like how it feels in my hand, then I'd
Yeah.
be willing to give it up. And I do have
Yeah.
people like that from when I was trying to find what I liked style-wise
Uh-huh.
from early on, that I'm like, okay, these are in my like I need to destash, which really I've got them more as like I'll give them as like giveaways on my channel, as
Yeah.
their goals. So that's more
Yeah.
what I'm doing, is saving them for like giveaways, so that
Okay.
way I can like share the love that way. But that's
Yes.
about it. But yeah, my mom was my dad was was actually in Texas for a course, because he decided his I call it his midlife crisis. He's an IT engineer, and he was like, I'm tired of doing IT, so he's now a mobile RV repair technician. And he was just at a course, and he's like, I'm tired of them constantly outsourcing all of the IT engineer and all of the IT jobs to overseas. And he's had like 3 or 4 companies that he's worked for, ever since he retired from General Motors. Um, he's had like 3 or 4 companies that he's worked for do that, where they've outsourced their entire IT department to India.
Mm.
He's had
Mm-hmm.
to train the people in India to do his job, and he's like, I'm tired of doing this. He's like, I'm too old to do this. I'm tired of this. I'm over it. So, um,
Lee just said, so the winners get the sloppy second.
hey, you get free stuff. It's like, what else? It's like, I don't want to like rather than try. It's too much effort for me to go on and do like a de-stash and sell stuff. But I'm like, it's
Right.
too much effort. And it's too much hassle. I'd rather give it away to somebody that may actually want it. And if you want it, you sign
Mm-hmm.
up for the giveaway and put in your stuff, and then you have the chance to win it. So
Yeah,
that's
Lee, it's
my
free. Come on, it's free. We can't complain.
don't want it, but yeah, exactly.
No, that
Yeah,
was funny, Lee.
my parents were, of course, in Texas, and they were just driving back to Florida today, and they stopped at a Cracker Barrel, and my mom sent me a photo of like a what is the Cracker Barrel was? I think it was a crafting. Oh, sorry, emoji. Let me look at what the photo my mom sent me was. But she sent me a photo of a diamond painting kit. It was a
At Cracker
crystal,
Barrel?
yeah, at Cracker Barrel. Uh,
Oh.
she found it
Huh.
at Cracker Barrel. It was a crystal art peacock peony crystal art craft buddy
Oh, Craft
diamond
Buddy.
kit. Yes, it was this was it's always weird doing it backwards. This was the diamond
Oh,
painting.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was one of them that's on a scroll. So she was like, "Should I get this? It's like $14.99 at Cracker Barrel. Might get it. It's pre-mounted on a scroll." And I'm like, "Get it."
Yes,
So I'm
absolutely. So
making
does your mom, does she
her.
like the diamond paint?
I think she's kind of like on the edge. She's on the fence because she's actually a professional artist. She's a painter.
Oh,
So I think
okay.
she's on the fence.
Okay. That's so
Because like
cool.
there's times when she doesn't want to actually like paint and doesn't really want to go through the hassle of, pulling out the paints and all of that stuff. Well, she can do something. So
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the comment that Bev put on her Instagram that someone left a comment on one of her videos
yes.
about this is not, this
Yeah.
is copying and this is not art and this is not a craft? I was like, what?
I was
So
like,
crazy.
I feel like it's one of those things where, like, I don't know how many times, like, I don't know if you've noticed it, if you've ever, when you post any of the art or any of the diamond paintings on Instagram, but I always make sure that I tag the artist on
Hmm.
all of my posts. And I don't know how many times I've had the artists comment on my diamond paintings and be like, "Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. I love it." Because it's like they love seeing that people are working on their art and they love seeing it because it is, as somebody who is an artist, it
Hmm.
is a whole different type of art.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, you're working on they've already painted the original image, um, but you are still like, how many people don't have the patience to sit there and do something that we're doing, that we're creating, and that we're
Right.
crafting? And then when you sit there and you place additional drills, you are then creating your own version of that work of art.
Exactly.
And you
With
sit
all
there
your
and you pull out
enhancements.
and you
Hmm.
add to it and you put your own creativity and your own spin onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lexi said, I'm still thinking about that comment days later. I have a lot to
Yeah.
say about that. I know. I've actually had people comment on my Instagram post before on a finished painting that I've completed, and they'll say, they'll contact me through DM and they'll say, "Are you selling this?" Because I think they think it's my art, like that I actually drew
Yeah.
that, or I'm like, no, no, I'm not the artist. So it's kind of hard to explain, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not. I thought that was interesting. I always tag the, yeah, I need to tag the artist more. I think I'm bad about doing that. That's really smart.
I have like my template that I do and I just change the details of it. I keep it in like a notes and then I just change the details specifically for that painting.
Hmm.
That way I can just like copy and paste for that specific painting that I'm working on.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a comment about um I don't know exactly what they had said, but they said something like this is not art and you're copying because we're diamond painting over art, I guess is how they were looking at it.
And I guess for me, it's like I have a different thought process for it because of my mindset being from that Chinese brush painting background.
Mhm.
Because in Chinese brush painting, you actually learn by copying the masters. So you are supposed to copy the master's artwork. You are
Okay.
supposed to because you can't copy stroke by stroke exactly what the masters have created. It will
Mhm.
never look exactly like the master's artwork.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is that is how you are taught and that's how you learn.
Mhm.
And you're supposed to do that. That's literally how you learn and how you're taught is you say, "Okay, here is this work. Now copy it." And the closer you get to the original, the better. When you can basically mimic the master's work, then you are allowed to kind of branch off and then create things in your own style after that. But you have to be able to mimic the master's work before you're allowed to create your own style and go from there.
Makes
So
sense. Yeah.
that's kind of like a different perspective that I've always had because
Mhm.
of that training that I have in the brush painting, and it's a whole different perspective of everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lexi did say it well. She said it
Yeah.
helps with anxiety, it helps with mindfulness, it helped me with
Mhm.
confidence and happiness, it brings my peace and joy. I've made friends. I've
Mhm.
grown as a person all because of diamond painting.
Absolutely.
Exactly. I just got chills. That
Yes,
just gave me chills,
right.
Lexi. Oh my gosh. It's
Very well said,
true.
Becky.
Yep,
And
it's
yes,
true.
Whiny Crafts. I know I'm always super ecstatic too when the artist comments. It's just like, oh my gosh, they commented on it because it's like it's
Yeah,
the fact that yes, I love it when they comment on our art.
yes. So Ashley had asked a while ago, and I didn't have a chance to ask you yet, but she wants to know what your tattoo is.
Okay, so this one right here is my half sleeve, which kind of ties into a piece that I have that goes all the way down my shoulder blade and down kind of like mid thigh. This one is
Okay.
a Hawaiian Polynesian tribal blend one that I had
Wow.
done from an artist in Hawaii that specializes in Hawaiian tribal Polynesian blends. He did this one
It's
and tied
beautiful.
because I have some mandalas on the piece that I have that it's on my hip and my thigh are
Hmm.
mandalas. So he tied in the mandalas. So I have a mandala here, that there, and then the one that kind of peeks out right in here.
Yeah.
And then I have
So
another on
pretty.
the shoulder blade that ties
Wow.
that I already have down here.
Very cool.
And then this is my version of a mother-daughter tattoo is the cherry blossoms.
Oh, look at
So
that.
my mom designed this one for me because
She
she doesn't.
did.
So she's like, I'll never get a tattoo. So she designed the cherry blossom tattoo with the clock that's right back.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Because you said she's an artist. Yeah.
Thank
Now, didn't you say she needs to do something she doesn't want to do or she's afraid of? She needs to get a tattoo now, right?
you. Right. I don't know if she'll ever do a tattoo,
Really?
but yeah, I have a lot of tattoos.
That's very cool. Yeah, she asked a while ago and I was like, "Oh, I need to get to that comment."
I
So,
think I
do you have a large stash?
Oh my goodness, yes, I have a massive stash. Like
Do
way too
you?
much of the stash for the fact that I just started like in April or May. I'm that person that when I'm like, oh, I like this is fun, I just like dive in like 0 to 150 going as fast as you possibly can. And I go,
Yeah.
I hit it hard and I hit it fast. And yes, I just went all out way too much. Like I went
But
way
that's
too
pretty
hard.
normal. I think I went crazy at first because I was so into it, but then I kind of slowed down after time. Became a little because your stash gets so big and you're like, well, but at first you just go, go, go. Yeah, I did too.
I will say that my stash is under 200, just barely.
Okay. Just
Like under
barely.
200. And I would like it to be under 150.
Okay.
So that would be my happier spot is under 150. I do finish really fast, so for
Yeah.
me, it's like I'm happier with a larger stash because it's like I like to have the options because some months I'll finish
Hmm.
some months like I think October or no like October was a super slow month for me. I think I finished like one finish in October. But then
Oh, okay.
you turn around and I'll have a month where I'll finish like 7 canvases in a month. So
Wow.
it
Wow.
varies from month to month. Um
Yeah. Baby
so
Cake said your mom should have her art turned into a diamond painting. Ooh.
yes, I know that'd be super cool. I have
That.
different ones that I should do. I know I'm turning a couple of my photographs. I've got a couple customs that I ordered from Jade that are pending from the Black Friday haul of everything. I have 3 that I ordered from her that I'm turning into that are 3 photos of mine that I'm turning into diamond paintings. One that's a photo of Mylan, my dog that I lost. So I've
Hmm.
got that one of her, and then 2 that are photos from my travels. One from China, and then one from Myanmar when I was in Myanmar. So I have 2
Okay.
that I'm turning into it. And then at some point, yes, it would be cool to turn some of my brush paintings into diamond paintings. But yeah, also getting some of my mom's images would be pretty cool to turn some of those into diamond paintings too.
That would be, you could like surprise her with that, do a custom and like give it to her as a gift for her to diamond paint.
Right?
Yeah, that
That
would be
would
really cool.
for her and do it. I'm
So
working
what
on
do
a
you,
little mini one, a cross stitch conversion for my dad for Christmas.
oh, are you?
Yes. I
How's
ran
that
out of
going?
color. Otherwise, it'd be totally done and ready to frame, but I ran out of the color.
Oh, no.
It's like so close to being done. I just
I have a couple, but I haven't done it yet.
because I was just using spare drills that I had in my storage. So
Oh, that's so cute.
you can see it right out of the background right there. Right there. So that like
That's so cute.
because he loves his
I love,
coffee. So
is that like a coffee bean chilling in there?
the coffee bean chilling in a coffee.
That's so cute.
So I'll
I
frame
love it.
so they can put it up in like the little wall next to their little kitchenette.
So what do you do with your completed paintings, the ones that you have finished?
My diamond paintings, they sit in
Hmm.
their portfolios.
Okay, so you have a portfolio.
Mhm. I have way
Yeah.
too this is, like, the only room that I don't have, like, a lot of artwork hanging in for some odd reason. But every other room in my house, my walls are completely covered in the art that I've purchased from all the different countries that I've traveled to.
Okay,
'Cause
that's
when I travel,
cool.
I buy paintings and I buy artwork. So
Nice. Yeah, that's very
my
cool.
walls are completely covered in paintings and artwork. My house is like I don't have room for anything. I will
Yeah.
hang a couple of my favorites, potentially in here as I finish them
Yeah.
because I do have
Yeah.
room here for some stuff.
So
But yeah.
Ashley wants to know what your favorite company or small shop that you've tried so far.
Oh, that's so tough because it's
I
like,
know.
because I've tried so far, and it's like so everyone always says like Diamond Art Club, but I've finished probably, so I finished a number out of my 43 finishes. I've done maybe like 15 or 18 from Diamond Art Club. And I've
Hmm.
probably had about 4 or 5 of them that have been absolutely horrendous to finish with horrible adhesive and glue. So I
Wow.
had very good luck with my Diamond Art Clubs for a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, Diamond Art Clubs are nice to work with. I do
Hmm.
not like working with Diamond Art Club squares because I do not like how tight the grid is. For me, it's not fun
Hmm.
working on that tight grid. I will take a slightly gappy, looser fitting square because
Oh,
it's easier to work with because I don't
mhm.
like how much work you have to work to push those squares together. That to me is not
Right.
I don't
Okay.
like it. Where you have to push the squares together and make them click. I don't find that enjoyable.
Oh, I do. I
I
love
don't.
that. Oh, okay.
I don't like that. That to me is just like, oh, not fun, not fun. But I don't know. It's like I've finished. Let's see. Out of all of this, let me look back at my. I have to pull up my gems flow because it's like I've loved working on all sorts of them.
Oh,
Um,
good. So you do use Gems Flow?
oh gosh, yes, I use gems
That's
flow.
good.
I've got everything in my
Oh,
gems flow.
Emma just gave us an update.
All of
She's
it.
9 away from 450. Oh my gosh, you
Woo!
guys, if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe to her. Please, please, please. I wanted to get you to 500, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. But we'll take 450. We'll
Yes.
take that. That would be awesome. Oh,
Okay.
Lexi likes the click. The click is good. I know.
It's just so annoying because then I have to push in with my fingernail to like push it in place and get it to click all the way
Yeah.
down. And it's just too much work. I'm like, I don't want
Yeah.
to do all that work to do my diamond painting.
Yeah.
Effort. I like
Melissa, when you get out of service, where do you plan on living? America or another country you were stationed at?
I'll probably do because I'll when I retire, I'll only be like 44 or 45 when I retire, so I'll still have
Okay.
plenty of time to like live and work and do like a whole nother career kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
probably do Hawaii for a while.
Hmm.
And I haven't decided because uh, I have my place in kind of over in like the Big Island or in Oahu on the windward side, which is the east side of Oahu. And then from there, uh, I'll decide if I want to move to one of the other islands where it's a little bit further away from all the people,
Yeah.
um, and then kind of go from there.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
let's see, I've finished, let me see, from my finishes, I've done a couple Bella Art diamonds, which the drills were like the shiniest drills I have ever worked on. Were those
Oh,
resin rounds from Bella Art Diamonds? Oh my goodness, so shiny! Those were
yes.
amazing. Uh,
Yes. Bye, Whiny. Thanks for being here. Whiny Crafts is heading out, and
bye.
Tammy's got to go. She's got company. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Click heads.
Click heads.
Everybody thinks clicky.
Everybody's addicted to the click, except for
I
you,
do
I
roll
think.
my paintings, Lee, because Lee said that's why you have a roller. I do use my brayer to like roll them down, but some of them they're so tight fitting on the DAC canvases that I still have to, even after using the roller, I still have to like click them down with my fingernail to get them to like click in place because they're so tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get them to like snug all the way down. I do love adding bling to my canvases.
Do
Um,
you?
I do. I do love
Okay.
picking them up. I did, yeah. So it's like for me, like it getting around where I can just add all the bling to it. So it's hard to say like if I have a set favorite per se,
Mm-hmm.
because I just love working on all of them. Um, I've got a ton of the small shops in my stash, but I've only completed a couple. jaded gem shops. I've done 2 jaded gem shops. I've done 2 Sparkle Queen creations.
Hmm.
I've done a DIY moon shop. Uh, I've done Dreamer Designs, Crafties, Enablers Outpost, which was so cute, such a cute one. And
Have you
then
ever done Craftably?
I only have 2 in my stash. I haven't worked on them yet.
Okay. Yeah,
And
they're
then
really good
the
too.
Little Art Diamonds, and then like my early paintings were all the Amazon ones for my early
Hmm.
one.
Yeah.
And then one Muni made, which was
Oh,
super.
okay.
I don't know. I'm an equal opportunity lover. It just depends on the image. I think that's the biggest thing is it depends on the image.
Yeah. Yeah. I use a fondant spreader to pop the squares and after I complete the kit. A fondant spreader. Oh,
Interesting. Yeah,
okay.
I just used got a little rubber brayer roller.
Oh, Melissa Brooks is so sweet. She said, I've been sub to Alyssa for about 6 months already. I love her whips, especially when the cats create chaos.
It's such a regular occurrence.
Oh, Craftably is so sparkly. I think I know Craftably is really good too.
I have a
Yeah.
couple Oraloas in my stash. I pulled out like for my original plan for the month of December was to work on like all of the kits that I've done unboxings for, but haven't
Mm-hmm.
worked on yet. And one of them that I have like literally sitting next to my desk because I want to work on it is an
Mm.
Oraloa.
Oh, okay.
I want to work on it. But then I've been working on all of these other like little ones. Like I've started 10 canvases in the month of December.
Wow.
And that just
Wow.
includes all of the little projects that are inside the DAC advent calendar.
That's how many whips you have going right now?
Oh, I finished how many have I
And
finished already? 3 or 4?
Marcia, go ahead and ask me again. I didn't see your question, honey.
I've
Let me
already finished
know.
3 or 4, but they were like little ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see Marcia's question. She's like, answer my question, but I didn't see it. So just let me know. Just ask me again.
So I do have I think I have like 6 Orloas in my stash to work on.
Okay.
And I am
Yeah.
actually working on a Swartz right now. It's about halfway finished, sitting right over there, halfway done. For my that will be. It's like if you watch my Swartz Advent Calendar videos,
Hmm.
I've been showcasing that as I unbox the day by day unboxings. I've been showing some of my progress with any
Okay.
special drills that I unbox. But I'm working on my first Swartz canvas right now.
Is
That
that
one's
the flamingo that's ice skating?
oh my
So
goodness,
cute.
so cute. I love it.
Yeah, I
I
finished
love
one from,
flamingos.
oh, yeah. Do you really?
Oh my goodness, I love flamingos. I
Oh,
have
that's
so many
awesome.
flamingos.
So
Like
that's perfect for you. Oh, I love that. Yeah,
yes.
I completed a mermaid from her last month or oh, yeah, November. I did nautical November and I finished one of hers and it was great. Loved her paintings. Yeah, it's
It looks
really.
like Marsha wants to know, did you get your cowardly lion?
I see it now. No, I have not, but I will, and I do check to make sure it's still in stock. So I'm waiting. This is why I'm waiting, Marcia. I have a feeling that they might be coming out with one more,
Mm.
but I'm not sure, and I want to buy two so I don't have to pay for shipping. So that's kind of my thought behind it. But yes, I have not forgotten about it, and I know you gave me the money for it, and I've not forgotten. I think there's going to be. And who showed me? Someone sent me a message, and I think it's a witch. The unless it already came out, but I don't think it's come out yet. The Wicked Witch, I think is going to be
Mm.
coming out. I have a link because Hannah Lynn has done that one, and Diamond Art Club hasn't come out with it yet. I don't think so. I'm holding off for that one. So yes, but I have not got the Cowardly Lion. I need to because I got all the other ones. I've got Dorothy right here, and I haven't even unboxed her yet. Still got the cellophane on there, but I got the Dorothy one. Home Sweet
Yes,
Home Dorothy.
actually, I've actually completed Cozy Mug from Bella Art Diamonds. I did that for the Cup of Coffee DP along over with Ashley Diamond Art over on
Yes.
Instagram and YouTube for her event
Yeah.
in November. I did Cozy Mug.
Hey, Shania.
It was super adorable. I love it. It turned out beautifully.
Yes. I remember that one too. Yeah. She's got a lot of those cute mugs, those
Mhm.
cozy mugs. Oh, Joe loves flamingos.
Yeah,
I
Cozy
did,
Mug's beautiful.
I've done two from Bella Art Diamonds, or three, two or three. Yeah. And there's more that are coming out. I don't know if you saw her
I
little
did.
message, but she
Yeah.
reached out to some of the sneak peekers and she was like, hey, and I was like, yes. So I picked a
Yes,
couple.
I
So we'll see
know.
what I get.
I
I
know.
know. It's exciting.
I'm gonna be one of the sneak peekers as well.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Awesome. So did
'Cause
you fill out the form and
yes, yes. So we'll see which one I end up getting
okay.
because I sneak peeked Aphrodite for them.
Okay. Awesome. That's
Hey,
so
Cheryl
cool.
Katz.
Hello. I know I haven't even said hello to you, Cheryl. I know. I see you guys. I see all your comments. It's just we're talking but I do see I'm reading all the comments. So hello. And
You're never
you
late.
asked how I am and I am good. My daughter on the other hand is not so good. She woke up at 5 o'clock this morning with 103 fever.
Ooh, poor thing.
So she's been pretty sad today and just like mopey and not feeling great. So we're just trying to keep the acetaminophen going and keep the fever down. But she's not going to be going to school tomorrow. So she's just kind of not feeling good and not knowing what to do with herself. So yeah. So Shania wants. I really want Realm of Cats and Dark Snow from Dak, but Dark Snow is still out of stock. Which one's Dark
Are
Snow?
those the ones that have like the cat, but like the scene inside of the figure of the cat or whatever?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Is it Natalia? Is that how you pronounce her name? Natalia? Hello. Just finished watching Enablers Outpost mystery box unboxing video from Elisa. Absolutely great. Oh, that's sweet. My oldest got over the bug going around. So get this, y'all. This is what's kind of irking me about the whole thing with her fever. So her best friend was having a Taylor Swift sleepover birthday party Friday night. And she's been looking forward to it for months, right? It's her best friend. 10 girls were going to come over and sleep over. It was like a huge deal. So it was this past Friday. And on the way, as I'm taking her and one of her friends to the sleepover, they're telling me how one of the little girls that's going to be there was out of school all week with the flu, but she was coming to the birthday party. I know. I was like,
How does that make sense?
and now the next night, my daughter comes down with a fever, and I'm like, I'm not saying it's her fault, but I'm just like, come on, what kind of parenting is that? Your kid missed a whole week of school, but yet you're going to let them go to that birthday party? Gosh. Oh, kills me. It kills me. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you're just like, oh. But we did give her a test for the thing, and it came back negative. So it might just be the flu or who knows. Yeah. That's a no for me, dog. Which one? What are we talking about? I'm not saying it's her fault, but it's her fault. I know, because I was like, well, on the way to the birthday party, I was like, okay, but if she is there, don't go near her, wash your hands, saying all the things. So, of
Yeah.
course, she comes down sick. And so I'm asking her this morning, I'm like, did she act sick? She goes, she was coughing a lot. And I'm like, were you near her? She's like, well, yeah, I had to be near her at the birthday party. I was like, oh my gosh.
Mm.
Oh, I know. Yes. Rhonda's here. Hey, she said, hello, ladies. Enjoying the chat. Praise for your baby girl to feel better soon. Oh, thank you. I
And I
do
hope you
appreciate
feel
that.
better, Cheryl. Looks like Cheryl has
Yes.
that too.
Oh, no. Cheryl's sick too?
Yes.
Oh. And Jeannie's living on Theraflu this week. Oh, gosh, you guys.
Good time of
No
year.
one, I know, but you don't want to be sick for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh. And my daughter's super bummed because Thursday's the last day of school before Christmas break.
Mhm.
And that's when they're going to be able to wear Christmas pajamas to school, have all the parties. And she's like, am I going to miss the parties? I was like, I hope not. But you're not going to school tomorrow until you're fever free for 24 hours. We'll just kind of play it by ear. But, oh, Ashley's got to run. Got to run. The baby needs a bottle. Have a good night, ladies. Oh, thanks, Ashley.
Bye, Ashley.
Bye. Good night. Where are we at on time? 5:09. Okay, so we're an hour and 9 minutes. That's not. Just let me know if you need to head out.
I am
Are you good?
Yep.
Okay, good. So what other questions that I want to ask? I want to know all the things. I've already gotten to know you. I love you though. I'm telling you, you're amazing. I really am serious. We're now friends. I don't know if you know that, but you're now my friend. I've claimed you, my friend. So
You're awesome. So I've always loved
oh,
your videos, and even if I like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm missing Chase live. I'm like, I gotta watch it.
you've been so supportive. And so that's the least I could do is have you on here. I love to support new. Now, how long have you had your channel?
I think I started it with like May 1st, basically. I think my first video was like an April month in review or something like that was my first video.
Okay. That's cool because I noticed you do have like 135 videos already.
Yeah, I have a lot of videos. Well, a lot of them are like this month, but I typically will do like I try to do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then like my Saturday whip and chat. So I always do my whip and chats on Saturdays.
Okay. Okay.
Mondays usually end up being a small shop haul
Mm-hmm.
because I buy things, so I buy
Yeah,
all the
you do.
so
Yeah.
I usually end up with a small shop haul on Mondays. And then Wednesdays will usually be either like an unboxing or a like post review of whatever I've done. And then Fridays is kind of like whatever random thing. Some Fridays I don't post a video depending. I did do
Okay.
a flower delivery comparison series where I compared version 1 and version 2 for flower delivery. So I had that going on Fridays for quite a while.
Okay. Oh, Linda's been sick too. I've been bedbound with 103 temp and I am so depressed.
Oh,
Oh, Linda, I'm sorry. Gosh, you guys, and Jay Lily's had a cold and a cough all week, and my birthday's next Saturday, hoping the cough will disappear soon. Oh, that cough is like it the cough lingers. Doesn't it when you're sick, the cough just lingers so long. Alyssa is great for YouTube content. I watch and listen regularly.
oh
Oh,
yes. Thank you, Jeannie.
that's sweet. Where are you at with subscriber count? Let me see. I'm gonna look at I'm just curious. Let's see. Let me see, you guys.
447 is what my YouTube studio says.
What is it?
447.
447. Oh, you guys, I would love to get you to 450. Yes. Alyssa's opening music gets stuck in my head. Oh, I haven't heard I need to go listen to that. That's funny. You did enable me today to buy some things from small shops, Alyssa. Oh.
And I've got like 4 or 5 more small shop videos that I've recorded because I bought a bunch of stuff in August for like during my birthday month. I bought so much stuff around like my birthday time, and then it took me
Mm-hmm.
like 2 months to like show everything from like kind of like backed everything up. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I'm finally caught up, and then I just realized, oh yeah, I kind of threw everything out of whack with like my December videos. So now I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Because you work full time, so I'm just curious how you do it. Because I'm having a hard time now that I'm working for the last 2 weeks. Maybe I'll find a groove, but I'm having a hard time like doing videos. But like you said, you're bulk filming, so maybe that's what I need to do.
yeah. So usually I'll sit down and I'll film like a number of videos in one setting. And
Mm-hmm.
then I don't necessarily edit them in one go, but I'll film them in one go. And then, because it doesn't
Okay.
take me that long to edit the videos, but I'll go
Mm-hmm.
through and I'll film them all kind of like in one go, boom, 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 and go from there. But
Yeah.
yes, that I find makes it a little bit easier.
And thank you to all my mods that are putting your channel in there. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you,
Shay, it
guys.
does take a month to get into the groove. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to remember that because the first week I was exhausted. I thought, I
Mhm.
can't do this. How am I going to do this now? With the kids and the YouTube and the working full time. I was like, I didn't know how I was going to do it. And I was so tired that first week. But the second week, this last week, wasn't as bad as the first. So I think I'm just finding my groove, working again. And then, because it's been 11 years since I've worked. So it's been a while.
And it's like every time I move to a new duty station, to a new location, it takes me a little bit to kind of get into that groove of that new location. And that's just me.
Hmm.
That's not even having like a family and a household to run and everything else and having kids and all that. That's like literally just
Yeah,
taking care of my own self and these little furry creatures.
I
Um,
know. The animals are a lot of work.
yes.
Yeah, Lisa, very late today, but just subscribe to Alyssa. Yes,
Thank
awesome. Lee,
you.
no worries. Lee's got to step away. And let's see. And Jay Lily, happy birthday, early birthday. You're almost a Christmas baby. If you said your birthday's on Saturday. If you're on an antiviral for a few days, they say you're not contagious. Hopefully the little girl got meds prior. Oh, that's her grandma. I know I haven't even told her grandma that she's sick. I know.
Oh,
Poor baby. She was looking at me today and she just had tears streaming down her face and she's like,
oh,
I don't feel good. When you just don't feel good. And I was like trying to think what I could do to make her feel better. I was like, want to go step outside and get some fresh air? Of course, she's like, I want Starbucks. I was like, no, you're not getting Starbucks.
so Christy, I worked on my sweater. I've been very slacking on my sweater working on. I did work
What do
on
you,
it a lot. I'm crocheting a sweater.
you
Uh,
crochet?
yeah,
What?
I hadn't crocheted for years. Like for probably I took like a 20-year hiatus from crocheting, but I just started crocheting again. because diamond painting is the gateway to like all the things. So I just started
Yes.
crocheting again, and I actually made really good progress on it last night. So this is how much of my sweater I have crocheted.
Wow. Good
So
job.
I have made good progress on the sweater. I have this much of the sweater crocheted.
That's
So
cute.
down. I know it's the pattern is turning out fantastic. And then of course, like I don't
Yes.
know what's up with me this month, but this month is like I must do all the things and start all the things, which is like so unlike me because I'm normally like a two-whip person. So I
Uh-huh.
got, like this it's called like Hook and Needles. It's like a crochet box that they send you, like a subscription box where they send you a new package every month. So I started a hat earlier today. So I'm
So
starting
cute.
I'm starting the brim of the hat. So this is going to be the brim of the cap, or the
Oh, okay.
crocheted hat. So this is the hat that I started earlier today, because I was like, I can't diamond paint. I'm too nervous. I was nervous, so I
Were
started.
you?
Yeah, I was a
You
little
don't
bit
see
nervous.
I
It
was like, you
wasn't
don't seem nervous at all.
no. I have no issues talking or anything like that because I could talk
Mhm.
all the time. But yes, and I know somebody asked to see the fur babies. Sushi right
Yes.
now did something, so I don't know where Sushi is. She's off doing. She's probably laying somewhere. But here is
Thanks,
Mochi.
Sarah. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. I can't even. Are you serious?
This is Mochi. She's like, stop, mom. Let me
She
hold
is
my baby.
okay. I'm gonna come steal her. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that baby. She's like, let me go back in here. I like how she's in the hoodie. That is so
Yeah,
cute.
exactly. She wanted inside the hoodie.
Oh my gosh. And she's just, when you're diamond painting and crafting, is she just there with you?
She's like, she's either trying to lay in front, like on the little edge of my. So here is my table. Well, can't see past Mochi.
Look at her.
So
Oh
you
my
can see there's
goodness.
that little rim of my table there. So
Oh,
she'll lay on
yeah.
this little ledge, or she'll be like, I need to be in your lap. Um,
She's
and then she's like,
sweet.
and then she'll also be like, you must, if I'm wearing a hoodie, then she's like, mom, I need to be inside that hoodie. And then she'll lay inside the hoodie and be like snuggle inside the hoodie.
That is so cute.
I do, yeah, I'm like, I totally do, because she's like, I need to be inside the hoodie. Huh, baby?
So Jay
And
Lily
here she's
said, first
gonna
time in
brace
52
herself over my
years to go out on my actual birthday.
shoulder. Ooh, that'll be
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Are you a traveling nurse? A traveler nurse,
I
Alyssa.
am a
She's,
physical therapist. I'm a Navy physical therapist.
yeah. She keeps them in sweaters all the time, too. It's so cute. Oh,
They wear their sweaters.
I love that. That is so sweet how they snuggle up. I've got one of my dogs that's a big snuggler. We almost call her like a cat because she's a huge snuggler.
Mhm.
She loves to just climb in there. And so, do you do any other crafts? Because I meant to ask you that. So you
So I
crochet?
do, yeah, I do the crocheting and then just my Chinese brush painting.
Okay. Have you ever cross stitched before?
No, well, when I was really young, I did some cross stitching, but then it's like me and needles don't mix. I have a tendency to stab myself with needles, and
Oh,
then I end
okay.
up with like blood all over.
Yeah, yeah. Not good.
So yeah, me and needles don't mix. So I'm doing a cross stitch conversion. So I've got like the little one that I already showed, and then I'm doing Abigail Marie. Abigail's got the her snowflake style that she's been posting on Instagram. I've been doing those as a cross stitch conversion.
Oh,
I've been doing those
okay.
each day with diamond painting. So
Okay. So
yes.
Lee said he's back, and I want to know is why would you crochet? Crochet. She's not even have wings even. You're good, Lee. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, you're at 459.
What?
459? How did you go past four? What
Oh
I
my
missed the
goodness,
whole.
just jumped from like 447 to 459.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, you deserve it. That's amazing. I'm so glad you hit over 450. Maybe you can give away one of those pens.
Oh my goodness, yes. And thank
The
you, Debbie Parker. Yes, she is an adorable fur baby. This is my mochlet. She's my
She
super
is so
baby.
cute. Oh my, you're killing me. I want a cat now. Oh my gosh. She's so sweet. Elisa fave me
Baby
FOMO.
fur
I ordered oh yeah, I've seen those
woobles.
woobles.
I have two woobles sitting up over here that
Did you make them?
I did. I have Salem the cat is right there. That one kind of looks all janky because I kind of screwed it up. And then the narwhal is
The
right there.
narwhal.
You can see the narwhal.
Oh,
There's like four more sitting in my closet waiting to do.
I see those and I've never done them before. I'm loving how your snowflakes are looking, Elise. I'm doing them on a bling bear.
I'm seeing those. Those look amazing with on the bling bear. I don't know how you're doing that on like the uneven surface. I'm kind of
Yeah.
like canvas chicken. Like some people play thread chicken. I'm playing canvas chicken, trying to get them to.
Yeah.
I'm like so close to running out of canvas on this. Like that's how much space I have left on this thing.
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, over here. I have that much left on this thing to do.
Wow.
I'm using it's like so weird because my camera is backwards.
I know.
And when I do things on my iPhone, I have it set up so it's not backwards. So I have to change the settings in my computer. But
Yeah, I had to change mine.
I just set my computer up like I got my hard drive crashed on my desktop a couple months ago, and I'm like, okay, I need a new computer. I bought a new laptop, and I've like used it maybe 3 times in the last 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't been using my computer.
Oh,
So
AZ and AZ made 460. Oh, you're at 460. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. I love it.
yeah,
Yes, I get pissed because the
for
hospital
they're
won't.
special.
I know. Linda, that's got to be hard because the hospital won't let my fur baby stay with me. Oh, yeah. So Stacy says I have a is it wobbles or woobles? Wobbles? Woobles. Stash. Been DPing more than crocheting, but getting back to it. I can only make critters, not clothes.
It'll be my
Kim,
first time making anything. This sweater is the first time that I'll have made anything besides like a hat or a scarf.
that sweater's looking good too.
Yeah, I'm pleased with how it's been turning out.
Yeah, it's cute. It almost reminds me, I think they're called Dickies,
Oh
where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
It's like
the
just
little, it's like the fake turtleneck,
where it's just like the sort of turtleneck.
right? You're making a little Dickie right now. You can just put it
Yeah.
under a shirt, have a little neck.
Mhm.
Christy Bigelow said, I enjoy watching your videos. I enjoy hearing about the desert area you live in because I lived in that area years and years ago. Oh,
Yup, it's an interesting area.
so you're in the desert, huh?
Yeah, it's called the high desert. So yeah, we're at a
Okay.
pretty high elevation. It's the high desert of Southern California.
Hmm.
So I'm out by Joshua Tree National Park.
Oh, okay. Is it hot? Cold? What's the temperature up right now?
Right now, I think we're at like, to me, it's cold right now. We're at like, I think earlier today it was up at 65. It's 66 right now, which is cold for me.
Okay. That's about the
But
same temperatures that we are at right now, too.
yeah, in the summertime, we're up at like 115 to 120 in the summer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's a very interesting climate up here.
Yeah. I'm from California, and so is my husband. I'm from Southern, and he's from Northern.
Hmm.
And we both met in Texas. It's funny. But yeah, I'm from Pasadena area, and he's from San Francisco.
Hmm.
So he's watching the San Francisco 49ers game right now, the football game. He's a huge football fan. Yeah. Are you into sports at all?
Not super big into sports. Like once in a while, I'll watch a football game. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not very often. I'm not a big like sportsy person. And I actually don't even own a TV. Um,
Really?
so yeah.
No TV? Wow.
Yeah, it's like if I want to watch something, it's like I do have a projector, so if I want to watch a movie, I can set up the projector and watch a movie on the
Uh-huh.
projector. But I don't like I'm like I've never when I was in PT school, I think we stopped getting cable because we were like, why are we spending money on this and paying for TV services? When I was
Mm-hmm.
in PT school back in like 2009 or 2010, and we stopped paying for it back then, and I just haven't paid for it ever since. And then finally got to the point where I'm like, I don't even need a TV anymore because it's like I hardly ever turn it on. If I want to watch something, you usually watch it on like my iPad or your computer or something
It's
in
true.
bed. And
It's
if you want
true.
to watch it like with a group of people, which is rare because I'm like an introvert and I don't like people. So if I wanted to watch something, then I will watch with like the big screen on the projector that way. So yeah. And then I don't like commercials. So it's like
Oh, I know.
and I'm a binge watcher, so I'm like I hate having to like, oh, here you can watch one episode and then you have to wait a week and watch another episode. I'd rather just wait until the entire season is out and watch it all in one go in
Yeah.
binge.
Yeah.
So
So Amanda is a new subscriber to both of us. She said, I stumbled on both of your channels just a couple weeks ago around Black Friday and have been enjoying listening to both of your videos. Oh, thank you.
Thank
They
you.
like the computer chaos and the kitty fun.
We're having so much computer chaos at work. It's been like the last 2 weeks of nothing but like computer chaos at work.
Well, I know we were supposed to get on at a certain time before the live, and I was worrying about you waiting for me, but you were having issues. I was having issues. And so, yeah. Now,
So it worked
do
out.
you have YouTube Premium?
I do have YouTube Premium because I
Yeah.
do not have like I can't
You
do
don't.
like again I can't do the commercials. I'm like I'm not allowed to
Mhm.
do commercials.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So,
Lexi. I will do anything to not see a commercial.
oh, I know. I'm with you. We've gotten so spoiled too. We
Yes.
had Premium for a bit, but then we got rid of it. So now I'm like, ugh. But now with my new job, I'm in the car all the time and I'm driving around to doctor's offices all day long. So
Yeah.
I've been doing podcasts, but I'm having to listen to all the commercials. And
Oh,
here's the bad part. It's the same commercials over and over and over. Give
variety.
me give me different ones. So
Yes.
Karen Scott, who's the sweetest, one of my friends that I met on here, she gifted me for Christmas 3 months of Audible credits.
Oh wow. Nice.
So I'm so excited. I downloaded my first book yesterday after I got it, and I haven't started listening to it. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. But A Court of Thorn and Roses.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with any of those books?
Yep, I've read them.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a good one to start with?
Yeah, you'd want to start with that one because that's
That one?
the series, yes.
Okay. That's Sarah J. Maas, right?
Mhm.
I've
Yeah.
heard a ton of people, and I'm not a reader,
Mhm.
and so I'm all new to this, but I heard a lot of people talking about her. Katie listens to, and I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
I'll try that one, but I know there's different books, so I wasn't sure which one to start with.
Yeah, you
Okay.
want to start with that one, and then that'll kind of like take you through the series. But yes.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Jenny, hey, she said I gave up 3 TVs when I moved, but my dad has two 65-inch TVs here. Wow.
Yes.
Yep. Now my husband's a big TV watcher, so we just got a new TV recently. So yeah. Yep. But I'm excited about Audible because I didn't want to pay for it. I paid for it once and I didn't use it. I just canceled it. So I was like, I'm not going to do it again, but now I really will
Yeah.
use it. Because I've been listening to stuff. It's helping me pass the time between
Oh,
doctor's
definitely.
offices.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And
And
I
I'm
get
not
annoyed
just,
by the voices of audiobooks, so I can't do audiobooks. So I'll just sit there and like I'll read, but I'm a super fast reader too. So I'll
ah,
get through a book in like no time at all. Um,
okay.
so I'll just like when I go after I'm done diamond painting, I'll like go to bed and I'll like read for a little bit before I fall
Mm-hmm.
asleep. So
Okay.
I'll do that. But I'm super fast reader, and I've always been pretty fast at reading.
Okay. A
But
lot of people are familiar with that, with her, the author, and the books.
very
Awesome.
popular.
Okay. They are really popular. So I did use one of my credits for that, and it's gonna take me a while because I don't know how many hours it is, but I was like, okay, I'll start that tomorrow. Train your brain to listen fast. Okay, Jess.
I was gonna say, yeah, I listen to all of my YouTube videos on like 2x speed when I'm watching them. So
Mm-hmm.
I listen to everything fast. And I know a lot of people will do that with like the Audible. They'll listen to the books at like 2x speed. So
Yeah.
they'll listen to everything much faster. It takes a little bit to get to listen to everything faster. But
So
yes.
Melissa said y'all must listen to The Spare by Prince Harry. Okay.
Interesting.
Have you read that or heard that yet?
No, I mostly just listen. I don't listen to anything that's like serious books. I'm like all about reading the fluffy, non-serious books.
Oh, is that what you like? Yeah. Shay, if you like audiobooks, your library probably has a ton you can borrow for free. Oh. Oh, yeah. I have heard about that. The library one. Yep. Me too. 2 times speed. Okay, I'll have to do that. Shay, tell your hubby you get Audible free with YouTube Premium. Ooh, good to know. We had Premium for about a couple months, and he's like, oh, I don't want to pay for this anymore. We'll just watch the ads again. I was like, oh. Makes keeping up with YouTube. So you do YouTube on 2 times speed, or you could do YouTube
Yeah.
videos
I
faster?
like
I
to, like,
never,
keep up with everybody's like all the channels that I watch. I can keep up with
yeah,
these videos.
I need to
Otherwise,
do that.
you miss a day and you're like I'm behind, and then you're like oh there's no hope.
That's what I'm feeling like now after
Yeah,
2 weeks of being working. I'm like, I used to watch Katie's Whipping Chats as
yeah,
soon as they'd
yeah.
come out Monday mornings. Now I'm like so far behind. I've missed a lot of yours. I'm like, oh, I need
Mhm.
to. Okay.
And that's one of those things that like when I have to drive down to San Diego because that's a 3.5 hour drive, I'll usually
Mm,
pop in YouTube and I'll just keep going through all of the like the YouTube videos, and that's what I'll do when I'm driving. I'll just listen to the YouTube videos.
okay.
'Cause,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
need to do that too.
a lot of times when I'm diamond painting and watching everybody's YouTube videos, I'm not really watching for the most part. I'm usually listening anyways, which and occasionally glancing. So when I'm driving, I just don't glance. I'll just watch.
Yeah.
I'll just listen anyways. So
Yeah. I need to get out of the habit of what I was doing because I was listening to true crime. I listened to true crime for like 3 days straight. And I was like, this is going to get my mind all kind of, ugh. I don't think I want this in my brain all day long, you know? I don't
yeah.
think it's good for your psyche. I was like, I don't, and I started like having weird dreams about like bad things. I'm like, okay, I need to stop.
Oh my
I need to
goodness.
stop. So that's why I downloaded that book. I was like, I need something else, but I
Linda
do need to listen.
Linda said that her son worked at Best Buy, so they have an 85-inch TV in the living room, and each bedroom has 65 inches. She's spoiled. I can't even imagine an 85-inch TV. I mean, I've got
80.
my projector screen, which is massive, but I can't imagine an 85-inch TV.
Wow. Melissa, his story about frostbite. Diane Matt Davidson is my favorite. I like mystery books. I know, Lexi. When you work full time, I'm kind of feeling that now. You get a little behind. I used to be up on everybody's channels for the most part. Now I'm like so far behind. But since I'm in the car by myself all day, I can listen to YouTube videos. I just haven't really done that yet. I was doing the podcast thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a movie theater at that point. I know. So my husband, the new TV he just bought, I think it's an 80 something.
Mm,
It's massive. It's so big.
yeah.
And he loves it. He watches YouTube on our TV, his YouTube videos. So I watch everything on my iPad, you
Yeah,
know?
that's what I do.
Yeah,
I
I
worked
would need,
at theater for what from 10th grade through like my uh third year of undergrad. So
mhm.
I worked at a movie theater for like 5 or 6 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's like for me, I'm so used to that like massive screen. So that's why part of why I have the projector is I'm so spoiled by that if I want to watch a movie. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Kathy said, you're on my TV, LOL. We're on our TV. That's awesome. All right,
really,
so
books I
we are at an hour and a half. So I normally hop off around this time because I got to go check on my daughter. I got to start making dinner,
yeah.
all that stuff. The mom adult stuff. Football is so much bigger and a bigger TV. I know, Christy. That's what he kept saying, and he's loving it. And I'm actually finding myself watching more TV now because it's just so like you just to get engulfed in it. You walk by the living room, and I'm like, I just can't take my eyes off of it. It's such a big screen. Yes. Um, so you guys, for everybody that's working and lurking, I'm a huge worker and lurker. So if you haven't had a chance to say hello and you've been working and just haven't wanted to, pop a quick little emoji in so I know you guys are, so you're here and I can say hello to you before we head out. Is there anything else, Alyssa, you wanted to, or I'm gonna call you E from now on, I think. Because I feel like I'm saying your name wrong and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna call you E.
We have so many, like I've never run into this many people with like a variation of my name ever in my life. Ever. It's
Really?
not a common name. And yet we have Elisa, we
Alyssa,
have
Elisa.
we got me.
And
Uh,
I thought you pronounced yours E Lisa.
yeah, it's Elisa. It looks like it because of the one S, but yes, it's
Yes.
Elisa.
Oh, so tricky. And thank you to all my mods for all the awesome modding. I really do appreciate it. And thank you all for being here. Everyone that's here and that's been hanging out with us.
Yes,
Thank you all
thank
so
you
much.
guys.
It was so good to see everybody today. And this was a lot of fun.
And we're up to 465 subscribers now.
Wow.
Yes, thank you
And girl,
guys.
you're just gonna keep going. You're
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
You're so good. I'm so glad I had you on today. You surprised me. This was very unexpected. I didn't have any expectations because I didn't know you that well. But you're awesome. So I was like, this was
Thank
so
you.
cool.
Thank
I'm so
you.
glad I had you on. I should have had you on a long time ago. So yes, it's been on my mind for a while, but I just got, it just happens when it's ready to happen. And yeah, I'm so glad. So are you doing anything for the holidays?
No, not really. It's like I thought about it, but it's always so expensive to travel during the holidays, and
Yeah.
it's like we get two 96s, basically two 4-day weekends, one for Christmas and one for New Year's. But if I take vacation time, I have to take vacation time for the whole time. But I have a free like 4-day weekend. But if I take vacation, I don't get the 4-day weekend. I have to take vacation time instead of using the free 4 days off, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, it's always like, but I'm like taking vacation time to go visit family when I could just have like the free 4-day weekend, kind of stay local. So, yeah, so I'm not going to be like going to visit my family then. My brother was gonna come down and visit me, but he's also in the Navy, and he has duty the day after Christmas.
Oh,
So rather than him coming down, so
yeah.
we'll probably end up just doing like a family, like a family FaceTime,
Oh,
that
good.
we're doing for all of us. My parents are
Yeah.
gonna be going down to like the middle of Florida because they're in like the northern part of Florida. They'll go down to the middle of Florida and visit my granddad. They'll visit Papa, spend Christmas with him, and spend like that week to Christmas and New Year's with him. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
then, but yeah, we'll do like a family FaceTime call and like do that. And then I'll figure out a time to like go visit my parents again soon after. But I just saw them in September.
Oh,
So I'll
okay.
be chilling
Yeah.
for Christmas and probably watching some of like the Christmas premieres, doing that
Yep.
and going from there. Yeah.
And you're going to be, thank you again for taking the
Oh,
Christmas Eve one at
absolutely.
4. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have asked a better person. This worked out. It was so meant to be. I've been stressing over it and I did not want to like leave everybody hanging because it's so important, but
Yeah.
you'd be great for it. So, and you have to be in the chat. It's a premiere, but you're actually in the chat with everybody. So it's really fun.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
And
It'll be
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody.
fun.
I don't know if I'll talk to y'all again. I mean, I'll do a whip and chat this week, but I won't go live next weekend because Lissa's going to be there on Sunday. So, yeah, enjoy the Christmas premieres. A playlist is coming out. So, they start Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and there's one on the hour every hour. So, it keeps everybody company. Or if you just need a break from family or, yeah. But y'all have an awesome Christmas because I don't think I'll talk to you. Berta's here. Hey, Berta.
Uh,
Happy Festivus, everyone. That's right, Colette.
Thank
And thank you for your service. Yes, Marcia's. Yes, thank you again.
you.
All right. Thanks again for being here. I really enjoyed this. And if you ever need anything, just let me know. I'm here.
Thank you for having me. This has been
You're
super
welcome. You're welcome. And thank you guys. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your Sunday. We'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Love you.